This is a true crime discussions channel. We speculate. This is all just speculation. Because it's true crime, it's for mature audiences only. There will be no children allowed, no exceptions. Everything on this channel falls under fair use. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It's free.
Didn't have to kickstart that thing this morning. How are y'all doing? It's so good to see y'all. I'm so glad y'all are here with me this Saturday. I saw Bad Girl, Indie Girl, Abellis, Curious Christine, Minion is here, said so many children, Sarah Lee, Cracker Jacks, Overprotected, my lovely Abellis, Donna Barkley, Southern Cat, Sarah Lee, Jill, Hannah UK. Sorry. I don't know if y'all heard that, but if you did, I apologize. I was taking my, what is it? Reishi, mushroom extract, ashwagandha, and lion's mane. That's it. Do 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 do. Looking to see who's here this morning. Anders is here. Good to see you, love. Cindy from sunny South Florida is here. So, hey, y'all. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, hey. I'm in a good mood. And, Abraham, good to see you. Good to see you. I, walked with the kids to the bridge, so we're all having a good day. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. All right, so today I'm going to be honest with y'all because, we're all family here and I am very honest. Um I'm we're going to borrow, let me grab her link. We're going to borrow footage from Alex Ericson, and I'll be honest with you, right? Like, I saw this footage and I have been working on getting some for myself, getting the footage myself, you know what I mean? Because, like, I'll see stuff and I'll say, hey, get the footage, and I'll say, hey, I've got it from this person. If it wasn't for this person, I wouldn't have known it existed. So I always shout them out, share their links and all that. And today is no different, but sorry, I'm trying to access the live. So this video is from Alex Ericson, and I'm gonna pin her link for right now. But let me tell you something. I saw that. I didn't watch all of it. I watched like a bit of it, right? And so I'm like, okay, I want to get that footage so I can go over it. And of course, I would give all, say without, Alex, I wouldn't have known it existed when I put the video out. And so I submit a FOIA request, right, to El Paso County Sheriff's Office in Colorado, and I asked for everything on the Lie-tecia Stout case, and they send me back the the body cam footage that we were going over yesterday, and we're going to continue to go over today. Hey, Miss Kimmy and Lori Ann. I see people saying hey to you. Kangs and Nana, ciao. Good to see you. Um, so I submitted a FOIA request and I got back the footage that we were going over yesterday and today, and they messaged me back and they were like, we don't have any other footage. And they were like, we have audios. And I was like, okay, well, I know for a fact there's a video of her in the police office because I've seen that online. I said, but specifically what I'm looking for is a quote unquote staged break in, and then where Al and Lie-tecia Stout appear to get in an argument in the garage area. And so they emailed me back yesterday while I was live, actually, and they said, okay, so the case that you are looking for is not this case. They said the incident you're looking for is from 2019, from March of 2019 to be exact. And they were like, we're going to need you to submit another FOIA. And I have to like fill out this paper thing that I have to screenshot and send in. And that's what I was doing towards the latter part of yesterday's live because I was trying to get the video back by today. But of course, that didn't happen. But I just really wanted to take a second and say, like, commend Alex Ericson because, like, she got this footage from all the way back in March of 2019 before everything happened. Like, she appears to really know the case better than I do because I didn't even know there was a recorded incident from 2019. So much love and appreciation to Alex Ericson because, like, she pulled this up out of nowhere. I don't think she gets the appreciation she deserves sometimes. Like, she should have a lot more subscribers than she does, in my opinion. Because, like, wow, girl, you're over there doing some things, ain't you? So today I emailed her. I always try to ask people if I can use their stuff, and a lot of times they don't mind. I could always fair use things and never ask anybody, but I always, I feel like I'm always going to ask about using somebody's stuff because it shows respect, and if they're aware I'm using it, they're not going to be as likely to strike me and things like that. So, and it just, I appreciate the hard work that goes into this. So, let's find the videos. Hold on. Am I not where I'm supposed to be? Okay, let's try this and try this. Okay, yeah. So we're going to watch these two videos right here. And she's got it in her title there. I didn't see it, but okay, so I think this one comes first, and then it's this one. This one is Lie-tecia Stout body cam from fake break-in. Deputy calls her out, and that one is like wow, like she gets called out. I think that's when Al started to pick up. Hey, Queen Olive, on the bullshit. Hey Amanda, Jen Lou and Melissa Jade have a ton of info on Teabag. Also, Grizzly True Crime. None of them mind their stuff being used. I appreciate it. I know Grizzly has a lot. I haven't built a relationship with Grizzly, and I've never talked to Jen Lou. I might have talked to Melissa Jade, or I've heard about her. I don't know. Can't remember, but yeah, I've built a relationship. Not I've an association, I suppose, with Alex because we've talked a couple of times and I've used some of her stuff a couple of times. Hey, Veronica. So, again, this is from Alex Ericson. I have her link pinned to the top. I think we need to watch the staged break in first, and then we can watch the Lie-tecia gets called out because that is like, I mean, that is like gold there. So this is going to be Lie-tecia Stout new and unseen footage of staged break-in on March 26, 2019 from Second Officer's body cam. And again, this is from Alex Erickson. She did amazing work getting this, and I really appreciate it. All right, so let's watch this. If you have not, please subscribe to Alex Erickson. She's really sweet and really knowledgeable and really great.
And then today I came home. I just got off work out at Shriever and hit my garage and noticed it wouldn't go all the way up. And came in, couldn't cut the light on. The breaker was.
What do you mean it wouldn't go all?
Like it would come up a little bit.
Hold on. So I hear Al talking. We're going to break this down. Donna says, I'm glad you're here today, AS. I've been focused on KR. Who is KR? You guys, I don't mind you saying people's names in my chat. Because a lot of times, like that, for example, I have no idea who KR is. I could try to guess, but I'd rather you just say the names. It doesn't bother me if you drop people's names. We're going to talk about stuff. And I'm glad you're here. I'm going to be here Monday through Saturday. I'm glad y'all are here with me today. All right, so let's try that again.
And then today I came home. I just got off work out at Shriever and hit my garage and noticed it wouldn't go all the way up. And came in, couldn't cut the light on. The breaker was.
What do you mean it wouldn't go all?
Like it would come up a little bit, like it was on battery or something. Like it would come up a little bit, stop, and then go back down. And then I would have to I had to inch it up. You know what I mean? I had to hit the button and make it stop. And anyways, I came in, garage lights went cut on.
So, yeah, I don't follow the Karen Reed case. I came into that late, and from what I heard, there's like a lot of controversy and things. So I didn't follow that one. I don't suppose it interests me a lot. What I'm noticing from this body camera footage is, again, at this time, he just mentioned that he came in from being away on work. And just like when everything happened with Gannon, again, he was away at work. So I'm already starting to see a year beforehand a tension issue. She wants him there. She wants him around all the time. She's going to do things to make him come home early from work because she needs attention. And I want to say, I don't people's people's choices are their choices. Okay, I'm going to go back to again how they met. That she was friends with Landon, and then Al ends up leaving Landon for Letitia, and they get married. That already, okay, you know that your husband got with you because he might have, more than likely did, cheat on his wife and met you and decide to leave his wife and marry you. Okay, so now because you met that way and you know that these things happened, you're going to be afraid the whole entire rest of your relationship that he's going to cheat on you with somebody else and find somebody else and end up leaving you and going with them. So you already got the whole foundation of your whole entire relationship is already crumbling from the start because you built on a foundation of he cheated on her with me and now he's with me. So you will always forever until the end of time be afraid that that man is going to do the same thing to you and marry somebody else. So I'm not excusing her at all, but I think that could play a role in why she's so afraid that he's going to leave and wanting the attention all the time and wanting him there. I think she's scared he's going to leave, and it's literally drove her crazy. Sarah, good to see you. How you find them is how they leave you. Right, exactly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's the second trial. I've heard that, but I didn't follow the case. Aw, you're so sweet. So yeah, it's already the foundation was crumbling from the start. And again, she's wanting attention. I think she's scared he's talking to somebody else already.
That little the laundry room light went cut on, so I went and checked the breaker. Breaker had been flipped. I noticed there was something hanging at little attic entryway is in here. I noticed something, a string hanging down from there that wasn't there before. My wife told me.
So have you checked your house to make sure no one's in there?
No, I got my wife out of there basically as soon as I decided.
Okay. We're gonna check your house real quick and make sure nobody's inside.
And somebody has been in the back, the second, whatever it's called, storm drain or whatever, that you can get to the basement.
Somebody's
been through that window, the window well, yeah. I'm kind of freaked out right now, I'm sorry. They went in the first one the other night, in or out, and I saw footprints back there today. We didn't see any footprints the other day when we went home. The sheriff's office.
Hey, Joe.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
If you guys want to wait out here, we're gonna go inside and make sure.
Okay.
Where's this attic?
Right here in the garage.
So the garage is nowhere near as full as it was when they go in a year later with Gannon. So I'm assuming they had just moved there, and I think y'all told me they had been there for about a year. I do need to look into the Cryon. I don't know if that's how you say his name. I need to look into that case. Hey, Fawny, good to see you. Jenny Jen, Amanda, good to see you. It's her pattern when he's at work night to make up some bullshit to get him back. Yep. I'm seeing that from the very beginning. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Hannah. Chiron. Okay, thank you. Chiron. I'm so sorry, Hannah. And my heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. That's so hard. Lord, I can't even think about that stuff. If something happened to Basil, I would be, oh my God, inconsolable. I was inconsolable when my common starling that I'd raised from a baby, he found a mate and took off, and like I was in bed for a week crying. Sarah said like a bullshit story she made up so they would leave Alaska. Yep, exactly like the bullshit she made up. So the garage is not anywhere near as full as it was. So I mean, they had just moved there from what it looks like, and like I said, I do remember y'all saying that they had been there for about a year, so that makes sense. Hey, a name. He flew away to have a family, and I was still in bed for a week. I'll have to show y'all videos of him sometime.
When I got home, I moved the cooler over here to grab that string because the string attached to the hammer was up in there.
Do you have a ladder?
I do not.
Okay. Can you see if one of your neighbors has one?
Yeah.
Because if we don't have a ladder, we're not gonna be able to get up there.
A string. Did he really just say a string attached with a ladder was up there? What on earth? Hey, Catherine. I mean, it appears so much that I was reading hers. I appreciate y'all. I saw so much, and yeah. Anyway, my words got twisted. It appears that she always has been. We will. I'll look up the Chiron case when we get done going through this footage and see what we can find out.
I moved the cooler over here to grab that string because the string attached to the hammer was up in there.
So a string attached to a hammer was up in there. And keeping in mind that more than likely Lie-tecia did this. Lori Ann, good to see you. Trying to distract another mate. They can also feel your sadness too. Yeah. That's common in attic for ease of access. The string, but like attached to a hammer? I don't know about that. Hey, Trailgazer. Yeah, I think she did it. To get in the attic, you pull a string and pull a ladder down in some homes, right? My grandma has one. And it's like, yeah, you pull the string and the ladder comes down, but not a hammer. Yeah, a string attached to a hammer. Like, what are we trying to make sure somebody gets smacked upside the head and gets a concussion? Good Lord.
A ladder?
I do not.
Okay. Can you see if one of your neighbors has one?
Yeah.
Because if we don't have a ladder, we're not gonna be able to get up there.
And what's up with the police asking for him to go ask a neighbor? Like, sir, you're the motherfucking police. Can you go ask the neighbor so I don't look like a crazy man walking around the neighborhood at whatever hour at night this is asking for a freaking ladder? Do you not have one at the police department? Can somebody bring a fucking ladder? Call the fire department. Like, why am I having to walk around and ask the neighbors and look like some crazy idiot asking people if I can borrow their fucking ladder? Am I Lie-tecia wanting to borrow the damn microwave too? Can I borrow your microwave? Can I borrow your refrigerator? Can I borrow your car? Like, what's next? Sorry, that shit irks my nerves.
Are these like your new ones? Okay, now.
The house is set up pretty much the same from what I'm noticing. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up. We're going to go back so we can watch them walk through the house. Chow Young, thank you so much for gifting 5 Speculation Station memberships. That was so sweet and supportive of you, and I really appreciate that. You're so sweet. I love that. I love your picture, too. I can see it better on my phone. Thank you so much. Those went to Cat Reflex, Cream Puff, Mama 09, Lacey Turner, and Kate, not Cat. Kate? It's K-A-T, not C-A-T. If you were gifted from Chow and you are aware you were gifted, please tell Chow thank you, and I will grab the crazy train and pick y'all up on the way to Speculation Station. Thank you so very much, Chow. That was so sweet of you. I really appreciate it. You're so sweet. Y'all coming out the gate, gifting left and right. I really appreciate that so much. It helps so very much. Abraham said, can I toss you an electrical cord so I can use your electricity? Right, like, why are we running around? Like, can you ask your neighbor if you can borrow their ladder? If somebody walked up and asked me, could they borrow my ladder? I don't know. I might let them, but I also might be like, I mean, you need anything else? The car, the microwave, refrigerator, a drop cord for your electricity? What are we doing here? Hey, Crystal, good to see you. Thank you again, Chow. I dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. I'll be flipping back and forth between two pages, so if I don't see you back there, just wait a minute and I'll be back. Alex Ericson is where I'm getting this video from. She is linked at the top. If you have not subscribed to her, please do so. She's really awesome and really sweet. So we got the washer and dryer. They're red, 2019. They look pretty new, top of the line for the most part, as far as I know. That's the little mudroom area. We got an ironing board there, which she would need for his uniforms. We got the all laundry detergent, the Drift, the Gain, all the scents. Good Lord, look at that basket of laundry detergent right there. How much? She got some Febreze, some Tide. How much laundry detergent does one household need? My God. What are we selling it on the black market? Y'all, I'm in a mood today. Hey, Thundercat, good to see you. Yeah, the homes are newly built. Yep, yes, yep, absolutely, Abraham. Kane said Tisha was not a homemaker, cook, decorator, fashionista, nor did she really work. Still trying to figure out what the fuck she did do. No doubt. Hey, Trisha. Yeah, clean, but she won't clean. Maybe she was a couponer. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it was a nice home till she ruined it. She might have been a couponer. I need to get more into that couponing. My landlord's daughter that owns the goats does that. She always gives us like all kinds of stuff that she gets. I need to get more into it. So the inside still looks the same. It looks like this might be a clear plastic storage bin, and then that lamp is there. Couch is in the same spot. She changed out the drawers or whatever, but it's pretty much the same as it was. Teresa said Lie-tecia made Al do his own laundry. Even Gannon had to do his own laundry. That's insane. Wow. Yeah. Your clothes smell fucking awesome.
Okay, now where's all the commotion coming from?
Everything looks about the same. We're hearing stuff in the attic. There's commotion in the attic.
That was the on the little motion sensor app. My wife said there's motion in the basement at 526.
Okay.
It's literally.
What window was open the other night?
The other night was, if you walk through the back, it was the first one, basically right below the
I think we're good here because this is where she was sleeping. She was home asleep, man. All right, well, let's go down to the basement.
5 Paul 5-1.
Go ahead.
51, can you park me, please?
Intro. Recording.
So we're going downstairs where the kids are to see what's going on there. And she's telling them she's hearing commotion upstairs, commotion downstairs, all of these things. I mean, again, in my opinion, just a plot to get Al to come home. Teresa said that is so sad that Al worked so hard only to suffer the ultimate betrayal and loss. And I agree with you. Bad Girl said people who work with hubby ask him, what's your wife use for laundry? It smells good. Oh, your husband, people at his work ask him what you use for laundry because it smells so good. Tony and Ty were later mates, both 13. I have Simba, but Ty and Toby have never been apart. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, apparently she staged break-ins. Hey, Kimberly. Decided to check out your lab with old Teabag. Well, this is from, oh, thank you, Donna. Crystal, hey, love. I think I said hey to you a minute ago. This is from Alex Ericson. She got this from 2019. We got a staged break-in. Lie-tecia's hearing stuff in the attic and in the basement. We're going to the basement now, Gannon's room area. I don't know if it was his room at this time. There's a TV, that one couch. Bunch of storage boxes. Oh, I wonder. I'm going to back up a little bit and look at the carpet. Because remember, yesterday we were looking at the Gannon one and it looked different, like two different shades. There's a black mat on the floor at this point. Like, it's even creepy to look at it at this stage, a year before everything happened. Kimberly said, yeah, watched it there too. I knew I'd seen you in chat before. Oh, well, thank you for dropping by. Veronica said, what? Why is he using a flashlight? Can't he actually turn the lights on? Well, Lie-tecia likes to go behind everybody and turn them off right in the middle of when they're writing. So, Lord knows. I zoomed in. That was an area rug. Okay. All right. He saw the light switch just now and didn't turn it on. So maybe he's thinking if somebody is in there, like he doesn't want, I don't know. There's got to be some kind of protocol as to why they use the flashlights instead of the actual lights. In Belgium, we do help our neighbors with stuff like that. Oh, okay. Sylvie, good to see you, love. So that's Harley's room. This is future Gannon's room, but right now it appears that it's Harley's room.
Are all the windows shut?
Another one's just stored.
Recording muted.
Did you look under that bed?
Is it Lana's room? Because there's a unicorn there. Maybe it's Lana's room at this time. This video is new to me. I'm happy. Oh, well, I'm glad that you are getting to see it, Teresa. It was new to me too. Thank you, Alex Ericson, for getting it. This search is back on for the kids. Yeah, I dropped a video about that. They said that they were going back out today to continue searching. Abellis, thank you so much for gifting 20 memberships. Oh my goodness. That was so amazing and sweet and supportive of you. My gracious. That's a lot. Thank you so very much. Wow. Those went to Bluesy, L.A. Bebe, Denise Weimer, Heather Hammond, Discordia, Ashley Santiago, Sarah Nightingale, Shivani S., I Heart Grunge, Jamie Winter Costine, Jean TDM, Carrie Catalisa, Louisiana Proud featuring Mr. Smurl, B. Frank, Andrea Tarta, and Kez S., Avis Henry, Cara Stephenson, Shanna. Sorry, sometimes I have trouble reading the names. If you were gifted from Abellis and you are aware you were gifted, please tell Abellis thank you. And thank you, Abellis. That was so sweet of you. I really appreciate that. I'm going to grab the Polar Express to pick y'all up on the way to a Speculation Station. Thank you so much, Abellis. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. Aw. Yeah, sometimes I do too. I wish we could pick who got memberships, but I'm glad that everybody's gifted. Yeah, is there anything we could do? Let us know. I'm so sorry you lost your fur baby. So I'm wondering if this is Lana's room because of the unicorn. She seems kind of young to be putting in a room down by herself that far away from you when she's that little. Maybe she was older. I don't know.
Is this the screen he was talking about the other night when you guys were out here? See, I never went downstairs with him. But
Dang, they were out the night before
I knew they were saying that one came, there was one
or
that
the
was
other
moved
night.
or tampered with, or.
It's probably
And then they said that
wind.
Hey,
they
Ryan.
saw somebody running out the back as soon as they got here. That's what he was just telling me.
Did someone take a case?
Yeah. Was it unfounded? I don't know.
You can come up.
It was, they called it bird.
That's the storage room, I do
Feels like
believe.
there's a breeze though.
There is, yeah, hold down.
We should, there's nothing.
X-ray 24.
Nah, man, this window's wide open, dude.
Look, Lie-tecia walking around opening up the damn windows and everything. Teresa said Harley's room was very well decorated, but the videos I saw of her room were from a year later. Okay. Okay. Lie-tecia done opened the damn window downstairs to stage a damn break-in. Are we serious, ma'am?
Can check myself and hold her 704.
Yeah. That's what I said, man. I can't find it. There's not like really a draw screen, which is weird.
Is it one of the ones that are like on the first?
No. Yeah, that screen's been removed.
I think someone was in here, man.
Yeah, I do too.
They, yeah. How's there no footprints or anything on there?
61 status roll.
Code 4.
Good.
They might keep it dead.
No footprints. Kimberly says Leela was one of 7 at this time. She turned 8 shortly after. I believe this is Harley's room soon after they put Gannon down there and Harley was moved upstairs. Okay. Okay, thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it.
Oh, wait a second. But that's still great still on there.
So they took the time to put it back.
Yeah, but it's... Yeah, I guess that could just lift up.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I think because no one's gonna let that damn window open. It's freaking cold.
Civil 40 in service.
Oh, you're good, Kimberly. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you.
Makes me figure out how that grate was put. And he
Yeah,
says there's footprints back there.
Yeah, well, it looks to me like it pushes right up because you can see there's a.
The basement things, or the
Vero said it bothers me so much they don't turn on the lights. I don't care. She turned them off. They are law enforcement for fuck's sake. Right. Right. It's funny that she opened this window and left it open. Like she really went out of her way to stage it. But even she's not smart enough to make it look legit.
attic things was odd. You just said something was moved, like that thing was moved down? Like the cover? I don't know what he's talking. He said that fell down a couple weeks ago or something. Oh, so that has nothing to do with this? I don't know. Is this one good?
The infamous couch. She was.
I mean, this could have been left open while they were working out down here or something too. But that's weird. The screen's moved out. Did Sauter go back upstairs?
on. And it shows motion.
Thank you. So it's definitely when they first moved in, not nearly as decorated as it is a year later. Marta, thank you so much for being here. Said so every time Al went out of town, Tisha called the cops for break-ins. I think she also made a few unsubstantiated abuse claims against military officers. You are right. In Alaska, she said one of Al's superiors did something to her. And yeah, evidently at this point in time, she's calling him back because of an alleged break in. Hey, Abellis, it's so good to see you, my love.
Nice to see you, yes. Hi, chat. Chat, I can't see you when I'm up here. I'm sorry,
You're,
but I love you.
you're so sweet.
Hi,
I tr-
Basil. Sorry.
he was coming in here earlier, but Mr. Speculating saw him, so I think he's in there with him.
Cute.
I will tell him you said hey.
Yes,
Uh,
please. Give him a cracker
okay.
or
Actually, I
two.
think yeah, I think I need to get some more, but I was eating some spinach and mushroom pizza, so he was having a piece of that.
Oh,
I gave
nice.
him Veronica said, I believe these cops had no idea at this point in time. And Cuckoo here thought, well, I'm going to probably get away with this. I agree.
Yeah.
If there was ever a time where someone wasted their money on earning a doctorate, it was her because she had made better use of her time. Well, I think it was like found to be all basically BS anyway, that she really didn't earn the doctorate. Do you know more about that, Abellis?
I, she did say she had one, but I think it was finally figured out that she didn't.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she said she had one, but like they figured out that she didn't.
Can you hear the, not the echo, but the reverberation or whatever it's called? I can hear
No,
myself twice.
no, I don't hear it.
Okay. Can chat hear it?
I don't think so.
I don't want to be bothering anybody. I just don't know why it's there. It's okay. It's not bugging me, but
Okay, I'll watch chat if they hear it. You hear an echo? Hannah says she does.
hmm,
Bonnie said no.
okay. Um, tangent. It's Parabola Mandy's birthday today.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, so if Mandy comes in, we'll have to if Para Mandy comes in, we'll have to play the birthday song. Hopefully she'll come in. They're saying nope, no echo. No echo. Okay. No Abella. Okay.
Let me know if it bugs you, if you hear one and it bothers you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Kimberly said she attempted to earn her doctorate degree on some sort of online accreditation, but she did not finish it. She did not do her dissertation, which is pretty much the biggest part of your doctorate PhD. Thank you.
Hmm.
I haven't. I am new to that case. We're gonna try to look at it after we watch these two body cam footages of Lie-tecia. We're gonna look into that and see what we can figure out. You hear an echo now?
Hmm.
Try to go out. No, people are saying no and yes. I don't know. I don't hear an echo and I don't hear YouTube in the background. So if people are saying that they keep hearing it or it's bothering them, I'll have you come out and come back in.
Sure. I got
Abraham,
rid of YouTube, so I'm only on what is this place called?
StreamYard.
StreamYard. Sorry.
No, you're good. Abraham said the same place she got the lie detector test, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
Kyron. Kyron. I need to write that down. Kyerinn. Kyron. Okay.
The phone call between her and the lie detector guy is hilarious.
We need to listen to that too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right.
Oh, yeah, we got to figure out a way to get to that attic.
Wait a minute. They got there and it was dark, and now it's starting to be light. So you mean at the ass crack of dawn, you're asking this man to ask his neighbors for a damn ladder? Oh, hell no. Oh my God. Yeah, there should be a creeper detector.
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Lie-tecia would set that off. That lie detector, creep detector.
She said she heard a noise about 2 hours ago, ish, give or take. And this, when I got home, I noticed there was a string, and I got home, I was like, there's never been a string. And like somebody had done that, and got it up there.
The hammer was up there,
This
but
was-
the string was hanging
The
down.
string was hanging down. That's why I moved that over there to grab the string to see what it was all about.
Good morning.
And that hammer, that's our hammer.
When you have a window open downstairs.
Lie-tecia stood there and threw that hammer attached to that string up in that hole. Are you freaking shit? This woman had to be on Gannon's ADHD medicine to be tweaked out in the garage throwing hammers into the ceiling and shit.
She was trying to kill somebody, with that hammer.
Yeah, like if somebody had pulled that string and it had come down and that claw somebody
Yeah.
could have died.
Like Lena.
Yeah.
Little one.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
anybody, but.
And you see how long this string is.
Mm.
Like it's a pretty long string, so it was probably hanging all the way to the floor where that baby could have grabbed it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, and then you guys were telling me that Lena had said that she tried to suffocate her and there had been issues with Gannon before. And like, this woman was just walking around trying to kill everybody. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it was going to happen eventually. It sounded like there had been instances where it had been tried. And so I'm like, I don't know, man. It makes it worse.
She really is where she belongs.
Yeah.
Right,
Like,
Amanda?
I don't know how she got through life and hadn't hurt anybody until now,
Yeah.
That's funny, bad girl. Mm. Hannah
Yeah.
said just
I'd
sorry,
love, I'd love 5 minutes with her.
I think a lot of us would. Hannah said just think this was the idea that won in her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many didn't? It's even more scary. Is she making petitions, Veronica? I hope not.
That's our hammer.
When you have a window open downstairs.
Right, that's what I was telling you. The second one over is.
Yeah.
So they
The one here, so there's one that's closed, the screen's on. That was the one from the other night.
That was it. I haven't put the screen on. So let's back up a couple days. Sometime mid to late last week, that one that's open now, the screen had been popped off. And so we talked about it. It's like, hey, Sunday after church, I'll go get down in there and whatever. And then but that Saturday night is when the other door, or other window was open. You know what I mean? When we got home, or actually we walked in, we heard them leaving. So
Okay. I'm gonna go check the backyard.
I saw footprints also. So I'm gonna
Okay.
see those.
And is the only camera you have that doorbell camera?
You got motion sensors.
Did that pick anything up?
No, because it would have alerted our phones, and she was in the house.
Okay. I'm gonna go look in the back, then I'll come talk to you.
Okay.
Who all was in the house tonight?
Just her. She and my kids, thankfully, are spring break. That's my neighbor, and that's my wife in the car.
Okay.
Okay, so at this point, no kids were there, thank God. But she did all these things with like motion detectors and sensor detectors and all of that stuff there. Like, I don't know how you thought like with all these detectors and motion sensors and things in the house that you were going to get away with these things.
She thinks she's so smart.
Yeah, that's true.
And who knows how many other things she's tried before that we don't know.
Yeah.
She's such a liar.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about, I mean, it really has upset me hearing y'all say that Lana says she tried to suffocate her and things. And I mean, think about how many, like, in order to get to the point to where you think you can suffocate or kill a child, you have tried several other things. Even talking about Gannon, she tried poisoning and then bashing him in the head and stabbing him and shooting him and all of the things. Like, how
Mm.
long had she been trying things? And like first in small things that are inconspicuous and then bigger things and then bigger things until she gets up to where she's suffocating Lana and Lana remembers it, and all of the things that were happening to Gannon and the poisoning. I mean, God, like, when did it start? Will we ever know when it actually started?
And you know what? She wanted to get rid of his children, and in the end, she probably would have cheated on him and left anyway. So,
Yep, I think so.
right, bad girl?
Wait until you hear about the dramatic BS she put her ex through. I heard her ex, like, supposedly died of an overdose, or that's what she told Harley. But I mean, I don't, I'm being with her would, I'm not trying to excuse the use of substances, but I'm going to tell you what, I couldn't be with her and not use substances. That woman would drive me nuts.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. When women are killers, they are more bad than men, in my opinion. I agree. Women are more conniving and cunning. Hey,
Hmm.
Tom. Okay.
Alright, let me go look out back and I'll come talk to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you put my name maybe above or under yours, because it seems to be over the yeah, it's over the caption.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Curious Christine says she told Harley he was killed during somebody breaking in, but actually he OD'd and didn't want Harley to know, but Harley found out right before court the truth. Sad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. I'm not, again, I don't want to excuse her, but I could kind of understand. I mean, I don't know. I might would go with like a heart attack or something like that. I have something that's similar, and I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't think that telling a child, my child or any child, that, your parent, your father died of an overdose. I might, but a home invasion and getting shot is not, that much better. Maybe heart attack or stroke, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Harley was really upset because she did find out just a couple of days before the crime.
Mm, damn. Yeah. And eventually they're going to find out anyway, so I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a hard place to be in. Hey, Sarah, good to see you, love.
and it's a violent death that she told her, which wasn't true.
Right.
Like you say, she could have picked, oh, he died in his sleep.
Right.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
girl.
Hey, I just popped in real quick to say something about the Kyron Horman case.
Okay.
So there's this whole movement that's like Terry's innocent, the stepmom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so if anyone, just anyone in general, whoever's part of this movement that is advocating for Terry and her innocence, Desiree, his mom, attacks them viciously.
Mhm.
So I mean, everyone always does keep an open mind. I just urge everyone to keep an open mind about who did it, because I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I've heard the evidence for the like Terry didn't do it, and
Okay.
it's kind of, I don't know, but I mean, I'm still officially, I'm still Terry did it, because no one, it doesn't make sense that anyone else would, kind of, but yeah, I just, that keep an open mind and know that Desiree is not the saint she makes herself out to be.
Hmm.
Uh, Okay. I just wrote all that information down. I don't know about this case, so we'll have to look into it. I'm thinking we can do it today, but if we don't have time today, we'll do a live on it on Monday and I can gather more information, but I'm going to try to look into it a little bit today.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay.
And like I say with Desiree, she's not the saint she makes herself out to be. But I have to remind myself that, she's missing a child. So
Um,
she can act any way she wants in regards to that. But
Yeah.
I don't like her viciously attacking anyone that goes against what her
Sarah,
thoughts. But
Sarah, where and when was this? I don't know the case either.
the case was in, I want to say Oregon. I couldn't tell you date. I want to
Okay.
say early 2000s, maybe somewhere around there.
Ah, okay.
He went missing from school. There was a science fair and
Oh,
stepmom dropped. Yeah,
I know that case.
yeah. And it's such a hot mess from the get go because like Terry, the stepmom was like the nanny, and
Oh, go ahead. I lost you. Okay. Yeah,
no, am I
I
still there? I'm sorry.
no,
There you
you're
go.
you're you're back.
My phone is just it's done, and I'm done with it. But I mean, just the whole thing is every twist and turn is a mess and drama, and I mean, if you publicly like Red Bull and Coffee, their YouTube channel, they are Team Terry, and to see Desiree send people and go after that, and her herself go after them as viciously as she did, it's like, oh my gosh, just because somebody throws out another theory there, you attack them. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
You
not
would
gonna
think
fly
you'd
over
want.
here.
I mean, you
Yeah.
would think you would want all kinds of everyone exploring every theory, every option, but nope, she's dead set that Terry did it, and if you go against that publicly, she will come at you hard.
Well, I know the case. And I think I did see something about it was coming up. It's funny that you say there's a channel named Red Bull and Coffee because that's like all I drink is Red Bull and coffee. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna look into the case and I'm gonna go with whatever I feel like. I mean, I like to look at it from all sides and perspectives, but there will be no attacking anybody around here. I'm not dealing with that. But yeah, I'll definitely check into it.
Right on, right on. I'm just warning. It's a lot. It's a lot. You got to deep dive it, and it's a lot.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Thank you,
but for the
Sarah.
record, I do think Terry did it. I think there's enough evidence that somebody should be exploring that maybe she didn't. Come for me,
Okay.
Desiree. It's fine. You can come for me, Desiree. Come at me.
Mhm. We're here.
All
We
right,
have
guys. That's all
hammer.
I wanted to say. That's all. I got to get off here and finish braiding in these dreadlocks and get to work. But I hope everyone has a great weekend.
All right. I hope you do too, love.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Sounds really
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, I wrote down Gavin Peterson on my piece of paper here too. It does sound interesting. Rhonda, I hope you feel better, love. And Indy, daughter graduated, no deaths. That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Nice.
That's awesome.
No doubt.
I'm taking not taking. I am making a graduation gift for my daughter now. I'm crocheting, so I've been working on that like
Wow.
crazy. She graduates the 29th, my oldest.
Of
Uh,
May?
mhm. Yep, of this month. I'll have to be gone that day. But yeah, congratulations, Indy, and I'm glad that went good.
Maybe Basil can have a show.
Yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, that would be interesting. I wonder what he would say. Send crackers.
That's funny. So cute.
He is. He is. He is something else. So there's no. They turned off the audio recording while they walked around.
So that's early morning then, right?
I believe so because it was darker when they got there.
Right.
It appears that it's dawn now.
He's allowing the sun to come up. I'm amazed.
Yeah, June 4th, 15 years. Okay, let me write down
Oh,
June 4th.
wow.
I remember the science fair thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, I'll do a quick recap if I can find one. I wish they hadn't muted this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I wonder if it floods when it rains. Like, that's weird. I've never seen it built like that.
They're big houses.
They are. In those neighborhoods where there's like a million big houses, $700,000 houses.
Yeah.
Hannah said, in my opinion, this stage break in was for, they appear to be looking down at the grate. Hannah said, in my opinion, this stage break in was for Lie-tecia could see up the cops were dumb enough to fall for her shit. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good point. Cracker Jack said, what are they looking for? I don't know. Well, I think they're trying to see if somebody went in that window because it was open. Oh, Lisa, you are green, love. You're green on my side. I don't think this was base. It looks like one of those neighborhoods that I've looked at those houses and they're really big, nice houses, but like I couldn't live that close to somebody. I've got to be able to like, I mean, I'd rather have land as opposed to a big house. I like the houses. I mean, if I ever got rich, I'd have a big house and land, but I'd rather have a couple acres to like grow herbs and do chickens and all of that. But
Yeah, I'm with you. I like small houses on big lots,
right.
which is sort of what I have.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot better. Um, he was Army Reserve. Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, they were renting, but I don't know. Do they rent on army bases? I don't know how it works
I
for
don't
lodging.
I don't think that they rent. I my neighbor, her husband's in the Marines, and like I know that they'll pay your rent. Like if you're not on base, it's some kind of program that pays your rent. So I think if I had to guess, they were probably at least getting supplemented on some of the rent because they, if you're not on base, they pay for some of it. But they have base houses too.
That's good. That's a good program.
Yeah, I thought it would. I liked it. I mean, I thought it would be good.
Oh, right, Jen.
Good to see you. She said open for ventilation. If she had used peroxide instead of baking soda and vinegar, the window would have not have had to have been open. That's interesting. This is going to be a year beforehand, but yeah, that's a good point. I need a house with property and a barn and a shop and a pond and stream and forest behind. That works for me. Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I need too. All of the things. So I think they might be looking for footprints.
Or and things that he or she dropped.
Yeah, because at this point, they don't know that Lie-tecia is lying about this whole entire break-in thing,
Right.
and they're kind of trying to see if there's anything legitimate to it. But I mean, and again, in these neighborhoods and stuff, I don't know. It's hard to believe that there would be a break-in because everybody has cameras, and I mean, it's people are right beside each other. I'm
She
not.
wasted so many resources and people's
Mm,
time.
she did, and didn't care because she's the star of her world.
Yeah. Sorry,
Army
I
National
interrupted
Guard.
you. Oh,
Oh, no,
right.
no. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. I don't mean to interrupt you. He was in the Army National Guard, not Reserve. Thank you. Active Reserve. Yeah. They know, in my opinion. So we're seeing Lie-tecia. I think that was her. I'll take it
Mm-hmm.
back just a little bit. Is she literally out there in a robe? Wow, ma'am. You called the cops. Put some clothes on. Goodness.
Or you call the cops, don't wear any clothes. That's more her style.
Yeah. That's definitely her. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't ever happen that people wouldn't break in, but I don't know. I don't find it. I think it'd be very uncommon.
Yeah. How many cop cars are there? Just one or more?
I think it's just one. Let's go back. Possibly two. Looks like there's definitely one over
Is
there,
it?
and the other one might be undercover. There's that one. And if that's them, that's an undercover Jeep. There's that one. Maybe another one behind them.
It really bugs me when they waste so many resources.
Yeah. I wonder how she likes the new prison she's in. Oh, yeah. She can't be bougie walking around in a robe there.
I hope it's concrete and facing north.
Yep.
She doesn't like being cold, so I hope it's freezing in there.
Oh, it is. It's always cold. They keep it cold to keep bacteria and viruses down.
Right.
I hope she's enjoying every second of it.
It
Damn
really
bitch.
interests me how they live in prison. Like I'd like to know more. I'd like to see pictures of her cell and what she
Uh,
does all day, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, we should look into some of that stuff for people because they do have some of that stuff online sometimes. All right, so that was the first one. Now we're going to see where she starts to get called out.
Are you guys still here?
This one is real interesting, and I'm here for every second of this one. She's back at Denver's women's prison. Okay. They all knew she faked the break in, darling. Officers call her out on it, and she gets angry with Al for believing the officer, not her. Yep, that's what we're about to see. Hey, Michelle. Her
Hey,
new prison.
Floppy. Sorry.
No, you're good. Her new prison is her old prison. She begged to be transferred to Kansas. After being in Kansas, one of the worst prisons in the U.S., she begged to go back to Colorado, and somehow she got her way. Wow. Wow.
No, that
Oh,
bugged me that she gets her way.
yeah, she shouldn't get any of it. I would have made her stay in Kansas.
Send her to Alaska.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be the ultimate poetic justice. It would. Um, okay, so this again is from Alex Ericson, and this is just gold right here. So this is still the break-in footage, and cops are getting suspicious. We're gonna watch them call her out, and I'm here for it.
Are you guys still here?
Hey, Edith. All right, the sun is up.
So I was able to keep it off the carpet. You're just going to take like a wet rag to it, and it should.
She's got clothes on. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I guess she was upset about dirt getting in the house, judging by his conversation saying I was able to keep it off the carpet. You'll have to take a wet rag.
Oh my goodness.
It's ridiculous.
Come off.
Okay.
You said your garage door opener is missing?
Yeah, but I don't know if I might have I don't know. It could have been something I grabbed with my keys and not realize it.
So, well, where would it be right now?
That's what I'm saying. We looked through the house, but something there. I don't want to put that as something that's missing when
You don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure. Right.
Okay.
I could have
So, and again, this irks my nerves. They're finishing her conversation. They fill in the sentence for her, and she leaves it open ended for that reason. So people will do that, and she can go with what they say. She's not. I mean, it's a good tactic. I just can't stand. Like, don't fill in her sentence. Let her talk herself into a hole.
Absolutely.
I pulled it when I was pulling in the garage light. Nothing was working, so I was in a hurry to get in the house.
Okay.
And I had the gun with me. So what I'm saying is, I don't want to say that I didn't grab it. And
Okay.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was your car in the garage this morning? You pulled it out after he came and caught you.
I think she's not sure what she wants to do about that fob. So she's, oh, I don't know where it is. I'll think about it later.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're absolutely right. She's saying I don't want to say that I didn't, but her referencing I don't want to say that it's missing because I don't know right now. Right? She's still trying to figure out what she wants to say about it, so she's gonna kind of try to keep it in the back burner for right this second.
Yeah.
That was a good catch, Abellis.
Thank you. What's on her
Uh,
head?
a beanie. She's got a beanie on, and then this jacket again. I don't know what it is with her and these ugly ass jackets, but like, no, absolutely not. Stop it. I think she's trying to look like a tomboy here, but
Or something.
yeah,
Yeah, she's so fashion. That's so funny.
yeah. She looks like a damn drowning rat to me.
Are you
That's what she.
insulting rats?
Right? Oh Lord.
Okay. So
That wide open gaze stare, breasting bitch face.
Mm.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. None of this makes any sense to me. It's weird. So I'm going to tell you how exactly I'm.
She thinks that he's on her side and he hasn't figured it out. That's why she's smiling and agreeing. You know, Hannah, that's a good catch. She is dressed like a movie burglar, like subconsciously playing the role that she's trying to like defect from. That's interesting.
I'm looking at it. He texts you right before he's coming home, and then the garage door won't work. You and tell me you hear it. Well, the only way that can happen for it to go partially up, it has to have power. I even tested it, and I turned the breaker off, and the garage door wouldn't move because they don't. I've never seen one that has a battery backup. Maybe some industrial type thing, but none that moves. And then there's no mud or dirt coming in that window, and nothing around it is disturbed. Normally when somebody comes to a window, they knock stuff over and they get dirt on it and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you one chance to be honest with me. I do believe that whatever happened the other night did happen. You guys both saw it happen. And I understand if you're scared, he's out working midnights, he's gone all night, and you want a reason to have him home.
Oh, no. Okay, no.
Oh, yes. Are you muted, AS?
I sure am. I said, yeah, okay, yeah. I hope I wasn't muted the whole time, but yeah, okay. She's she's getting called out on it and she's not liking it. She's smiling.
Yeah,
She's nervous.
it's a different smile now. It's
Mm-hmm.
like a duper's delight type of
Yeah,
sideways thing.
exactly. Exactly. You're so smart.
Nah.
And it's interesting to see her reaction when she gets called out. Like, I don't think she'll. I mean, even now to this day about the Gannon stuff, she still won't admit that she was wrong about anything.
No. She's probably playing with that fob in her pocket. I bet you.
Yeah, it would not surprise me to learn that she was. Fonny said, "Oh my God, I would be shitting bricks the nanosecond I knew they knew it was BS." Right. Duper's delight. Yeah, get a dog then. Like what?
Chris
This
Watt was a study in duper's delight.
what was?
Chris Watts?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need to deep dive that case.
Oh, it's so interesting. Those poor babies. And Shana.
Yeah. This is Letitia Genevieve. This was a year before she murdered her stepson.
Do you see where I'm coming from, though?
No, sir. That is absolutely incorrect.
Okay. I just have to ask you because that's what everything is
Wow.
pointing to right now.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not calling you a liar or anything
wow,
like that.
Albert, really?
I don't know.
I mean, he wasn't here.
Ooh.
Look, yeah, she is angry. Her whole jaw dropped. Her whole expression changed when he said, "I don't know," because I think he's catching on to her bullshit at this point. And yeah, hey, Red Moon,
Look at her.
she's furious.
I think I'm not.
Oh my God, are y'all insane?
No, Tisha.
I'm telling you what I'm thinking right now.
Oh, you're absolutely wrong.
And I could be. I'm not a
Oh
genius.
my God. Okay, I'm going inside. I cannot
Okay.
believe that you would let someone say that to me.
I'm not letting it. He's a police officer just trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to.
I can't believe you would let someone.
She's a kid. Like, why are you gonna let somebody say something like that about me, your wife, your woman, the sun and moon in your whole entire world? And he's over here just like, I mean, just like the officer. We're just trying to make sense of the situation. There's no reason to get like upset. I mean, it doesn't make sense. We're trying to figure it out. What the fuck?
And you know, she's the type to hold a grudge, right? So she probably stewed on this for a whole year.
Yeah, she probably still stews on it.
Yeah.
Abraham said, I don't think that it's Duper's delight because there's no gratification from this. I think it's a nervous smirk. I used to do the same thing when I was younger. I do
Okay.
I do a nervous smirk too when I was younger. I think that the gratification that she gets in the end of this is that her husband is home with her now and she wanted attention. But in that moment, maybe she wasn't looking for gratification. She is defensive. Yeah, exactly. Curious Christine. What does she expect Al to do? Fight him? Like,
Yeah.
even he even says like if we go back just a little bit, he's even like, these are the police. They're trying to figure it out. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Mhm.
Could be. I'm not a genius.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going inside. I cannot
Okay.
believe that you would let someone say that to me.
I'm not letting it. He's a police officer just trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to.
I can't believe you would let someone say that to me.
Well, it's not his fault. He doesn't control what I say.
I'm not going to say.
Really?
He doesn't.
Teacher, they have responsibility.
When I'm
You're
6 months, can I get a
still, like,
CR for
not
a
even
second degree
taking
burn?
my
I'm
side.
not
I've been in the
He's
bedroom
not
all night,
attacking
scared to death.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
He's mad.
You're not on my side, right? Yeah, Anna, we'll go back just a little bit to see her jaw drop. I think it's
Priceless.
Blood.
sorry, love, what were you saying?
Oh, I just said priceless.
Yeah, it is. That's her response. Yeah.
Or dirt coming in that window, and nothing around it is disturbed. Normally, when somebody comes to a window, they knock stuff over and they get dirt on it and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you one chance to be honest with me. I do believe that whatever happened the other night did happen.
She starts to smile there when she's like when he says I'm going to give you one chance to be honest with me. So
Hmm.
it could be a nervous smile or it could be she could like the fact that he's calling her on her bullshit. She could want somebody to call her on it. I don't know. If that probably doesn't make sense. But I don't know a better way to explain it.
No, it
Like,
does. It does.
oh, okay.
You guys both saw it happen. And I understand if you're scared, he's out working midnights, he's gone all night, and you want a reason to have him home.
Oh, no. Okay, no.
Do you see where I'm coming from, though?
No, sir. That is absolutely incorrect.
Okay. I just have to ask you because that's what everything is
Wow.
pointing to right now.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not calling you a liar or anything
wow,
like that.
Albert, really?
I don't know.
I mean, he wasn't here.
Right there. When he says, "I don't know, babe. I don't know."
That's so funny.
I could hear her heart drop to her stomach when he was like, "I don't know, babe. I don't know." Oh, curious Christine, that's a good point. Said maybe she finds it absurdly funny that he dare question her. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I can't say it. Never mind.
Narcissistic personality disorder.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That.
Yeah. Minion, she horrifically murdered her stepson Gannon. This is the same person from the body cam footage yesterday that we were looking at. But this is a year before then. Her hair is so greasy. And we got this from Alex Ericson. Alex Ericson is pinned at the top of the comment section. She's got a lot of stuff on Lie-tecia. She really deep dived Lie-tecia's case. You can find a lot of information on her channel about this. We're going to try to go through it as much as we can, but Yeah, she's got a lot more on it. She knows a lot more.
She sells little cans of grease to mechanics.
That's funny. A name here said he nailed it and her body language announced it exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this man is out just trying to work and she's over here pitching all these fits. And it's like, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to talk about the way nobody looks, but like, why, Al? Why are you putting up with this? Like, you could do so much better than this. I don't, she's not even pretty. I'm like, what is going on? I don't know. Sorry, that was probably really rude, but I don't get it.
Yeah, she had something that he liked, I guess. I don't know. You know, she was friends with Landon. I mean, he wasn't very nice with Landon, but I mean, that's the past.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. I think I'm not.
Oh my God, are y'all insane?
No, Tisha.
I'm telling you what.
Accusing you.
I'm telling you what I'm thinking right now.
Oh, you're absolutely wrong.
And I could be. I'm not a genius.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm going inside. I cannot
Okay.
believe that you would let someone say that.
And what, baby? Oh, because it's loud on the microphone. Thought process. Oh, she's like, I'm going to leave the situation. I'm going to walk away because you're letting somebody talk to me like that. And I can't deal with that. I can't believe you would let somebody talk to me like that. I'm leaving and you better come chase me.
Yeah, exactly.
Ridiculous. I know some of it. We might go ahead and deep dive it. That's not hair grease. That's bougie Biolage leave-in hair conditioner. It retails at $200 an ounce or 9,000 Clorox wipes.
That's funny.
She's the Nicole Kissinger to his Chris Watts, really.
Mm.
She did. She started out as the mistress.
Yeah.
I bet she instigated his animosity towards Landon. I think so too, and the kids, unfortunately.
He actually apologized to Landon at the trial.
Really? I'm
Just
glad to hear that.
Yeah, just before he said, here is Lie-tecia with her nappy hair. It's funny.
Mm.
I paraphrase, but something like that.
Yeah.
Something about nappy hair.
I'm glad he said it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not letting you. He's a police officer just trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to.
I can't believe you would let someone say that to me.
Well, it's not his fault. He doesn't control what I say.
I'm not going to say.
Really?
He doesn't.
Tisha, they have responsibility.
When I'm
And
so
you're
can I get a
still, like,
CR
not
for a
even
second degree
taking
burn?
my
I'm not
side.
gonna-
I've been in the
He's
bedroom
not
all night,
attacking you.
scared to death.
Hey, don't
We
do
came home the other night terrified.
We did, yes, absolutely. We heard the noise, and somebody definitely left.
But because you were with
Did you say
us,
4476?
it's legit, right?
That's not what. I'm not saying that.
Copy.
Believe that.
Don't
All
do
right.
this to me. This is not.
I mean, he's begging her, don't do this to me. And she's just showing her all of her ass. And I think that's what started it. Something actually did happen a couple of nights before if she didn't stage that herself. And she saw it as an opportunity to go ahead and use it again to bring him home.
Yeah. Yeah, she hated his job.
Yeah. Michelle said Landon cheated on Al while they were married. He was working all the time and she was lonely. They tried to go to counseling and it didn't work. He did not cheat on her with Lie-tecia. He and Landon both say this in interviews. Oh, wow.
Okay, thanks, Michelle.
Yeah, thank you. It was gold. Yeah, it's all about her and she is showing her entire ass right now. And he's just saying, please don't do this because he knows he's going to hear about it for hours after this.
So there's my card. All my information's on it. If you guys look and something ends up, you do find something that's missing or something that we missed this morning, my work number's on there. If I don't answer, just leave me a message with that case number and let me know. I couldn't get anything usable off of the window. Everything was all smudged.
Okay.
None that they'd be able to identify. What I'm gonna do now is just kind of look at cameras in the neighborhood and see if any of those possibly pick something up. Okay? All right. You got any questions for me?
No, I just want you to leave.
Okay.
Wow. Ma'am.
She's so rude.
Yeah.
No,
All right. You
thank
guys
you.
try to
No,
have a better
thank
day, okay?
Right. Yeah. Uh, Wow. She is such a bitch.
hmm
And thinking about her personality, like, even just everything that happened could have stemmed from this. Like, she could have held a grudge so bad for so long that she did what she did as retaliation for even something stupid like this.
Yeah, that would be her.
She was there throughout this whole break in and didn't call the police. That's a good point. I've always heard he cheated with Lie-tecia. He at very least married Landon's best friend. I've heard that it was a threesome, and then he ended up leaving for Lie-tecia.
Oh, really? I never heard that.
Yeah, that he was going to her apartment because of the softball games or something, and like going and seeing her at her apartment after the softball games or something to that effect.
Hmm.
I don't know. I hope they do charge her for the false reports.
I
Hey,
guess
Hio.
they would have to prove it. Hi, Hio.
Oh, yeah, we would have to prove it.
No, I just want you to leave.
Okay. All right. You guys try to have a better day, okay?
I'm glad I got married to that thing.
Yeah, me too. And he knows he's going to hear hours and hours and hours of her bitching.
Oh, yeah.
We can all suggest and suspect. Wow.
Interesting.
Are you guys still here?
Yeah, that's crazy. That was really interesting.
Allie is awesome. I like her.
Yeah, she's really sweet. Okay, so let's see what we can pull up on Chiron before um because I mean, do you Abellis, do you want to look at the other body cam footage from what I have, or do you want to look into Chiron? What do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask Jack, maybe. What do they want?
Okay,
I,
do y'all
I
want
don't
to?
know. I don't know anything about Chiron, so if you want me to leave when you and somebody else come up.
Oh no, you're good. You can stay up, or you can. It's up to you, baby.
Okay.
Um, do y'all want to look into Chiron, or do you guys want to keep talking about Lie-tecia and go through the second body cam footage that I have of her? Curious Christine said Landon was clearly hurt by whatever actions occurred, as I surely would be, particularly if the best friend became my child's stepmom. It's horrible either way for Landon, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can, Jill. You can come up if you want to.
That's a good picture of Lie-tecia, the second one from the right, the alien.
Oh yeah, the alien. All of these. Oh, we could look at these jail calls.
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
I haven't seen those, so we can do that real quick and we'll talk about Chiron. If we talk about Chiron, sorry, on Monday I can grab some more information. Yeah. I've tried to pull that Genevieve, but Myrtle Beach won't let me. Like it that I submitted a FOIA for that, and they said that they don't do FOIA requests, so evidently I can't get it.
Oh, I forgot all about this girl. What was her name again?
I don't know. So this again is
Oh,
from Alex Ericson, and she is pinned to the top of the comment section. See, she's got like all of the things on Lie-tecia, so definitely check her out. It reads Lie-tecia Stouch's final video visit in jail awaiting trial, and it's a gossip session with Amy.
Amy. That's right.
Says check description. New
She gave
articles.
she gave Amy her power of attorney.
Did she?
Mm-hmm. And then they had a fallout, and Michelle can probably tell us more about it. Amy Lang, that's right.
Oh, sorry, Jill. Let me, I forget that it's not pinned at the top. So you click the link and make sure you close out your YouTube. I hope you're doing okay, Hio. Okay, love.
Miss you, Hio.
Yeah, she's got a lot going on. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
Yes.
Okay. So Amy is the girl on this screen. Lie-tecia is the one in the orange. She's in jail. So these are going to be, this is going to be a final video visit before trial.
I do too.
I
How
just
are
cut
you?
5 inches off mine.
Hair's still
Oh, did
greasy.
you?
Just now, but it's still long.
I was gonna say last time I saw your hair, it was stupid long.
Yeah, we just now had the clippers and cut 5 inches off. And everybody was like, it's still so long. I was like, I know.
Does it feel any better though, getting that cut off? Does it feel any
Yeah, I
lighter?
tried to cut a little bit off the top more just to make it a little bit lighter, but it's still long. And I was gonna cut more, and everybody's like, no. Then one lady was like, well, can I put it in my weave? And I was like, no.
She asked if she could put it in her weave.
I was like, oh my.
I mean, the only thing I'm noticing so far is that her hair's so damn greasy that it's holding that comb up. Good Lord.
She's gained a lot of weight too.
Yeah. We'll have to go through those, Amanda. I think we're going to end up deep diving this case. And we'll have to go through it kind of in somewhat of an order. Michelle said she was hurt that her son was murdered by someone who used to be a friend. Landon stated in an interview that she loved Lie-tecia and trusted her with her children. I have heard that interview, and I do remember that.
Yeah.
It's still long and greasy. It's not even her hair. It's just stuck to it's not even in her hair. It's stuck to the back. Yeah. That's what makes it worse. Her hair is not thick enough and curly enough to hold a comb in there like people do. Your hair is just so damn nasty and greasy. It's just sticking to the back of your head. Stop.
But she's so fashion.
Yeah. So fashionista. Ugh.
My God. So,
well, I mean, whatever works, I guess. But
so look what they do to my kosher now. They put
oh God,
check for accuracy, and then they sign it.
Nice. So do they do that to make sure that they're actually making sure they give you the right stuff?
I guess so, but I mean, if it took this long, I mean, that still ain't taken away for how they done me with it and taking it from me and doing all that nonsense they did.
Yeah.
So I've heard that she likes to show her entire ass in jail too, and I have no doubt that she threw a fit about her food to the point where they had to change it and they have to write that on the bag and all of that, because I'm sure she complains about every damn thing.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Pardon me.
Yeah. It was funny the other day when I was with your Aunt Brenda. She was talking to your stepmom, and she was telling her about all the times I've called to the jail and complained. She's like, if anything ever goes wrong, she's like, you can just let Amy know and she'll handle it. I was like, yeah, I have no problem calling down there.
No. So how about it's not it's 28 states that WillPath is not allowed in.
What?
Mm-hmm. So I met this other person in here who has several lawsuits against them. And I looked up their lawsuits on the law library because, I was like, let me read theirs. And I read several of them, and I was like, oh, my God.
Para, yeah, Abellis was telling me it's your birthday. Happy birthday, love. Let me get the birthday song for you. I'm so glad. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We need more Basil in those videos.
I know. I've got to get more videos of him. Hopefully we can move soon and he'll have more room to run around and I can get him. He does that. He runs around and does those jump things all the time. It's so cute. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Aw. Thank you
Wow,
guys.
look at that.
That was sweet. Thank you guys for telling. Miss Para, happy birthday. So, Miss Para, we are doing jail calls now. We've been kind of talking about Lie-tecia Stout today, and I'm getting all of my videos from um, Alex Ericson. She is pinned to the top of the comment section. So if you haven't subscribed to her, please do so. She's really great, and she's got a lot of information on Lie-tecia.
And they just got a $50,000 lawsuit on them for the incidents that happened. And I was just like, oh, Lord. And then I was like, if you're banned in that many states, how you even are
Hey,
allowed to
Valerie.
do practice any kind of medical care is like mind blowing, you know. And
Yeah.
I messaged them again yesterday, and I said I'm just continuing with the grievance process, letting you know what's going on, following up on the incidents from
Mhm.
July 22nd when I busted my head open, just following up, letting you know that Maggie in the med cart. You know what went on
Yeah.
again, just following up with that again, and my bottom bunk restriction, and I went on with that because you know it talks about in that because that court in Denver is a federal court, so it talks about how
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to whatever.
Yeah.
What did she say about some restriction?
Yeah, she was. Let me put on the caption. She was talking about she fell and hit her head, and then she's got bottom bunk restrictions, which means that she can only be on the bottom bunk. She probably rolled off the top bunk bed and smacked her head on the floor to try to get some kind of reaction or some kind of notice from somebody, and they probably restricted her so she can only be on the bottom bunk because they know she's
Oh
going to
my
act a damn fool and
goodness.
bump her head, so she can only be on the bottom bunk.
She probably did it on purpose.
I bet. The library. Wow. I mean, it's just, but it shows a pattern of mental issues that she's had.
Right.
Ugh. Hannah said, listen, bitch, no one cares you unallowed an innocent child. I don't care if you're uncomfortable. The fact you have food and clothes is too much for you. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you call, I yeah because I need to know because I need to know about that fee, and I can't like I don't know what they're doing in my mail. Like if apparently if my if my dad and them just got that letter, I mailed that letter over 2 months ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I was there, they were your stepmom was like, we just got a letter from her. Like I forget how long ago she said, but it was recent. And I was like, well, she mailed me one too. I still haven't gotten the one that you sent me.
Yeah, so it's just
And your aunt Brenda hasn't gotten hers either.
that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, okay, well, where is it going? So I need to know what their response was because if that or if they took that pack.
So, bitching about her mail, I mean, anything she can bitch about, she's going to do it.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
going to say she's so negative about
sh-
everything.
yep. Sh-
Every word she says is hateful.
yeah, you're absolutely right. And it just shows just how ugly she is,
Yeah,
inside and out.
inside and out.
Curious Christine said, yeah, I bet the filing cabinets or bookshelf never fell on her head at work either. She just does stuff like this. She does.
Yeah.
Why? Hey, Rachel. Didn't Amy rip Lie-tecia? I don't know. Something about money.
Yeah, she
Hmm.
had the power of attorney and she did something. I wish we had done this a few years ago when when the case was fresh because I knew more then.
Yeah. Well, we'll fig. Goodness, the wind is blowing. We will. I'm sure we'll pull up that stuff again, and then we'll remember everything.
Yeah, I
Um.
feel kind of useless up here, but it's nice to chat with you anyway.
Oh, you're not. I love it when you're up here. You can be up here and just learn things with me as we go, or whatever you want to do, babe. You're good. You're perfectly fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Carolina said she was never diagnosed with any type of mental illness. She's just plain evil and manipulative, narcissistic, coercive, and controlling bitch. I mean, I think that about sums it up. Yeah.
Mm.
She's talking to Amy Lang here. Well, you can come up. I'll drop the link, love.
Yeah, Michelle knows a hell of a lot about this one.
Yeah. There's the link if you want to come up. I do need to step away and grab some coffee real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Package that went back out to them. So that's why I'm like, okay, I need to figure out if they actually got it in their hands there, the actual response that I sent them, because I got their first one back, but I needed to know what the case number was so I could have
Yeah.
the fee. So I don't know if
Yeah.
the jail took that one, hid it, did whatever with it, or
Yeah.
what. So I needed to know that back.
Well, I'll call him first thing Monday morning. I kept thinking today was Friday. I was gonna call him today, and then when you said it was Saturday, I was like, oh shit, you're right, it is Saturday.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll call him first thing Monday morning and see if I can't get a hold of somebody.
It's crazy. Did you see where the cop here in Colorado left the person in the back of the car and a train hit him?
No.
Yes,
What?
it's crazy. I guess they put the person in the back of the car and left the cruiser on the train track, and the train hit him.
Oh
What?
my god, when did that happen?
It was
What? Somebody got hit in a police cruiser on the train track?
Yeah, they didn't get him out. The cop just got out of the car and ran away. I think the person was okay, but it was still a dumb thing to do, you know.
Oh my God. That is awful.
Yeah,
She's got a pick, a comb in her hair.
too bad it's not in your head.
Yeah. You saw body cam footage of that? Wow. Landfill, although it's actually called landfill. Wow.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh wow, no, I'll have to look that up. It seems like Colorado, it's like a planet of its own. It's not even like a state.
It was like, so I was watching World News yesterday, and it was like the top 3 stories on World News was all Colorado. I was like, man, Colorado's lighting up today. So they got ready to, we were watching SmackDown, and then SmackDown, it was like top stories coming up, and all of them are coming up, and the deputies all run out trying to turn off the TV. I was like, they're all turning them off because all the top stories are about Colorado police.
I don't know like why people would voluntarily want to live there. Like I get like if you're military and you get stationed there and you can't help it, but like why do people want to voluntarily live there?
I know, it was crazy. I was like, it's okay, guys. I said, turn it to the guys channel. You can listen. But then the guys channel was off, and that never happened. I said, oh yeah, it's about police. So I was like, 105.5. You can hear it on the radio, and everybody went to the radio. And they were like, they left the lady in the cruiser. Because I don't be promoting listening to the news, but I was definitely saying it on this one because I was sitting there like, because like the whole Elijah McCain thing, they started saying like what went on with that or whatever. And so everybody was listening, and then they had found 1 million fentanyl pills. And I had to, well, when World News come on, I had to like look and like count the zeros to make sure I was like seeing that right. Because I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I was like, wait a minute now.
I think I heard about that because I was watching something on the news the other day. It might have been Colorado, I don't know, but they confiscated some fentanyl pills from somebody. But the guy on the news was talking about how they found so many fentanyl pills it was enough to kill everybody in like the state, and I was like, holy shit.
Dang, it probably was. I saw the commercial where it was saying that the Colorado was the #1 in auto theft, and then I could swear it said cocaine, but everybody's running down. It can't be cocaine; it has to be meth. But either way, but they're like, thanks, Jared Polis, and I was like,
You pointed out how she's using her damn hair for lotion. My God, that's just, it's so nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle said, "I'm driving and can't do it today. Going to New York City to see my dad." That's so sweet. You be
Be safe,
careful.
Michelle.
Yeah, drive careful. Cracker says, not realize? Does she realize how fucking stupid she looks with that comb sticking up out of the back of her head? Evidently not. Evidently not.
if you listen to her when she says anything, she'll say anything. She adds a K instead of the G.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
notice that.
it's really funny. I mean, I'm not one. I shouldn't be talking with my accent, but it's just funny
No, yeah, that's funny. She shouldn't be say she's so disgusting. I mean,
all around.
yeah.
I was like, dang, what is going on
Oh
out
my
there?
god. Yeah, that's scary. Now, see, I have an aunt that lives in Denver. She's lived there like since I've existed. She's been there forever, and she's like, "It's so nice out here. You would love it." And every time she says that, I'm like, "I don't know about that."
I don't know. They got this. The one girl that stole the Declaration of Independence, she's back, and so
Oh, is she?
so then the other girl, she's been yelling.
The Declaration Independent is called the Declaration of Independence. Like what? Now I'm noticing it. And then that girl Amy's glasses are crooked and that's getting on my nerves. Wow.
Somebody stole that? Really?
I mean, I don't think it would have been in the like it's obviously a copy, but like evidently they did, yeah.
I would hope so.
What are you trying to say that you're declaring yourself as being independent in a jail facility cuz that's not how that works.
Mm.
Wow.
We the people of the United States of America. And she keeps saying it over and over. We the people of the United States of America. I said, look, you need to go hang out with the Declaration of Independence girl. I'm like, y'all get along quite well. And
Wow.
then the other girl, she's been up there screaming forever and ever and ever because they took her hostage from Cuba. And I said, wait.
Oh.
I said, so you mean to tell me? Oh Lord, somebody going crazy again. I said, they done came and took you from Cuba? And she said, yes, they came and got me from Cuba. I said, when?
And
She
brought
said,
her there?
yeah. She said, 2 days ago. I said, and exactly how did they bring you here from Cuba? She said, on my motorcycle. I said,
What is she on?
okay, well, let me know. Let me know how it works out
Oh
for
my
you.
god.
And that's when
Yeah.
I turned around
It's
there.
a hell of a trip in 2 days. I was
Yeah.
on a motorcycle.
Yeah, we were in the med cart line, and the deputy's standing there. I go, this is why I keep telling y'all, stop doing these drugs. And I looked at this one girl, and I said, I keep telling y'all are getting worse every time. Stop.
That's rich. I mean, she
It
lies all the time.
Yeah, thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Mm.
Exactly. Like, ma'am, you think you're any better? Ah, wow.
Quit.
Yeah. Dude, I saw a tweaker today because I was out. I was serving papers for your aunt. I did 2 of them. One was in it was the other side of Fayetteville, like the other side of Fort Bragg, and then I had to go from there to like Shannon. But it was like on my way back through Fayetteville to head towards Shannon. There was this tweaker like in the middle of the road, like like a little what do they call them, like the little center medians?
Yeah.
And he had a little sign going on. He couldn't stand still long enough to hold the sign for anybody to read it. He's doing the whole like tweaker thing like this, and I'm just at the stoplight, like please don't come to my car because like I was trying to avoid eye contact with this guy.
It's crazy, man. And then when they get permanently damaged and they're tweaking for life constantly, like we have some of those in here, and they go to get their trays and they're like, and I'm like, don't drop the tray, stop. And then some of those they want to serve the trays, and I'm like, I don't think it's a good idea that they serve the trays.
That's not a good idea.
Oh
like,
my god.
it's not funny. But like these people, you have to know what they're getting themselves into. And I often wonder, like, the first time these people try these drugs, like the first time people try meth, like what makes them want to try it? Like what looks appealing about it? What makes them say, you know what, I want to try that?
Yeah, this one girl, she's on my tier. She was actually in nursing school, and she was like, man, I became addicted. She said, I was taking 50 fentanyls a day. I said, wait. Did I hear that right? Like, not a month, but a day? She said a day. I was just like, my face was like stunned.
50 micrograms, not 50 freaking.
Yeah.
God.
Dead. So if I remember correctly, Amy reached out to her in prison. He wasn't a friend before. She didn't know her.
Oh.
Am I right, Chad?
Okay. Yeah, who's a tweaker, Amy? Right, Donna? Okay, wait a minute. Curious Christine seems to have dropping some information. Let me see if I can find them. Nope, starts before that. I can't. Okay, that's the first one I'm seeing so far. She said, and secretly recorded the calls when she wasn't supposed to and brought them to YouTube.
You had another one just before this? There, this one.
Yep, and let Amy become her POA instead of family so she could pretend to be broke when she was expecting retirement money. Lie-tecia was expecting retirement money?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds sort of familiar, but
Oh, Michelle said Amy is a tweaker. There's one video phone call of her where she is obviously high on meth and it's embarrassing.
embarrassing.
Yeah. What is she? Yeah. That's the money she claims Amy stole.
Okay.
Wow. Insurance money.
But can you imagine giving a total stranger, really, your power of attorney? That's crazy.
It is. I mean, she just tells us all we need to know about her mental state.
Yeah.
Hey, Lil Red, thank you for that. We're kind of I know some of the case. We're kind of like learning about it together. So
Come on up, Little Red.
yeah, I can drop the link if you want to come up. Not insurance retirement. She lied about her aunt. She lied to her aunt about retirement money. Okay. She received her retirement checks that Amy Lane cashed. Oh.
She lied
Okay.
to Harley about money, too. She was promising her thousands of dollars, telling her she could buy a new car, all kinds of bullshit.
Wow. She was going to use Aunt Brenda for power of attorney, but owed Brenda money. Oh, wow.
And Brenda's the one who told her she was humongous. Such a funny little clip.
Wow. Dang. I'm going to keep it on this one for a second. We'll come right back. I want to see. Um, I wanted to see if there was other calls where like you could tell she was tweaking or something. Those are an hour and 30 minutes.
There is so much stuff on her.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them are like an hour.
Colorado really, that's where she is, right? They release a lot of information on cases, like the Chris Watts case.
Yeah.
Tons of stuff on.
Okay. Yeah, you can come up or it doesn't matter. It's up to you. We'll finish listening to this one for right now and then we'll have to come back and keep going over them.
And I was just like, wow. I said, how are you like maintaining the nursing school? She said, I was. She's like, what? You caught up with me and I'm here. She said, because then what happens is she said, you start to commit crimes to feed your addiction. And then now I'm here.
Yep.
And
That sucks that she had a good career and her whole life ahead of her.
And my mind was just blown. I'm like, wow, girl, like, so yeah. But
that sucks.
We have had so many. The one deputy last night, she was like, hey, she's like, what is going on with all your friends? She was like, you have all your friends in here that they keep sending in here. I said, these are not my friends. She was like, they got all the special crew. You see this one strange lady keeps coming behind the screen here? Yeah, she gets on people's visits and all kinds of stuff. Like, she hoards stuff.
You don't know her?
I don't know her friends. She went on somebody's visit yesterday and tried to talk to their kid, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah, and like, so they thought they were going to beat her up. And I was like, whoa, y'all, stop, no.
Yeah. Does she not get like people that visit her or something maybe? Like
No, she doesn't. But like, she just picks up the phone system to the person's kid and starts talking. Or like, that's a no. That's someone's kid.
That's so weird.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I just took my food from this side to that side because I didn't want to have to be like smack across over here.
Yeah, I saw her come back behind the. I thought maybe it was somebody you knew. I
Nope.
saw her like looking like this.
They moved her last night. They moved.
She said she didn't want to have to smack her. I feel like she'd be the one to get smacked.
Yeah. Did you see her eyes when she said that too?
Mm-hmm. You can see the evil.
Yeah.
Just the.
Moved her to the tower, and then when she was in line for the tower, I went, okay, I don't even give this 24 hours. She is not gonna make it in the tower. She stole our razor
Yeah.
list. What are those collectors? What are they called? Collectos? Is that what they called them?
What
They
is
take
it?
like where they just hoard stuff and take them, and I mean, piece of paper and everything. So she took
like hoarders.
well, but I think they call them collectos, something like that. But anyway, so she took our razor list, right? Took it in her room. We're like, where's our razor list? She had took it. Okay, she takes every book we had and took it in her room. Like she kept taking stuff, and we're like, where's all of our stuff going? Like, what is going on? Okay, so then there was a story of the missing candy bar that went on that we got locked down for. And so the deputy was like, all right, guys, I'm going to give y'all one chance for the missing candy bar. And I was like, what candy bar? I'm just sitting over here at the spades table. Who's got the candy bars, Sue? I stood up, me and two other people were like, if somebody don't find this missing candy bar, it is not going to turn out good because I'm sick of losing time. Where's the candy bar? So apparently the wrapper was upstairs inside the trash can. So they thought they could be sneaky by hiding the wrapper upstairs now. So I was like, come on,
Wow.
man. I said, they have these high-tech cameras that can, like, literally scroll in on your rooms and see you sleeping.
Yeah.
And you think you're getting away with this missing candy bar, you know. So her and her little posse had stole someone's candy bar and had thought they were sneaky by going in their cells and eating it and hiding the wrappers upstairs. So,
Wow.
and then they stole it.
Like,
Then they stole it from the mentally ill girl, and I was like, oh, heck no. So.
oh my god. So okay, when y'all like go on like rec time and stuff, like do the cell doors stay open, or can you come out and shut your door?
No, you have to keep your doors open. So that's the thing is like, the doors are open. Like that's the policy is they have to be open or they have to be completely shut with the lock on. But the problem with that is if you need to go in your room and bathroom and all that, the deputy's not going to keep clicking it and open it. We don't have a way to open it ourselves, and I have to pee too much, so I'd be having to ask them, you know, to unlock mine the whole day, you know.
Yes.
So
Yes, ma'am.
I was going to say, this is her life now. All these stupid little stories, and
Yeah.
it just boggles the mind that this is her life for the next decades. It's crazy.
Right. It
Sorry.
is.
Just
No.
just a thought, but oh.
I was getting lost in just listening to it. I just kind of zoned out for a minute because it's just like, yeah, this is her life. That's what it is. See, I've been in jail, but I've only been for like 90 days at a time. And it's like, you know, the highlight of your day is playing spades because there's nothing else to do, or a good TV show, especially Dateline. Dateline, man, the whole pod would just sit down, like people would put their blankets on the floor, and look up at the TV because the TVs are like way up on the ceiling, and people like would be sharing bunks. Dateline was like everybody was quiet. Even the COs would come stand out there and watch Dateline with
Oh,
us.
wow.
But there's nothing, I mean, and the thing is, like, life stops once you go inside. It's like the last day you had on the outside is all you think about. So while she's in there talking about all these things and playing spades and looking forward to canteen or commissary or whatever it's called there, and the video calls, those are the highlight. That's the good times, but you're just sitting there alone in your cell, and she's thinking every single day about Al and about Gannon and about everything she did, and she's probably not remorseful at all. She's coming
No.
up with all these stories and all of these things, and
The closest thing that I can relate to this is I was in physical rehab for 3 months when I hurt my back, and it was the same thing. It's everybody's institutionalized, shuffling on the floor. Nobody's walking normally.
mm-hmm.
You know, we had nothing to do after the rehab part of the day. They had a recreation area, which was great. I made all kinds of ceramics and stuff like that. But some
Yeah.
people would go out and have and drink. You know, there's nothing to do. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's similar as this, where just the smallest little thing becomes a huge story amongst everyone.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Hmm.
Hmm. It's sad. I
It
mean,
is.
I don't think y'all deserve that in rehab. I wish they would do more things, but yeah, it's the same thing. And you know, I don't know. It's a sad life to live, especially for her. Prison, from what I've heard, is better because like you can go to school during the day. There's more to do. The food is better and all of that. But I don't know. I never went to prison. Thank God. I never committed a felony or anything.
Mhm. Which
But
is- That's why I was surprised that Sarah Boone wanted to stay in jail for 5 years or 4 years. She tried everything to not have a trial.
wow.
It
Yeah,
seemed, you know, but
yeah, from what I've noticed though, she had certain privileges because I mean and you do like the people who are in there for longer even though they're waiting to go to trial and their crimes are worse, the COs get used to them and trust them more so they're trustees and they get to do more things than other people do. So for her, I could see it being a superiority thing. Like I get to do all these things that you don't get to do because I'm liked by the COs and I'm special and so she didn't want to lose that superiority complex kind of thing.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, they get to like stay out when everybody has to be locked in to like clean up or do other things. So yeah, I could
Okay.
see her being
Hmm.
like that.
Hmm.
Disneyland is what Letitia calls prison.
No, Prisneyland.
Oh, she literally calls it Prisneyland.
Yeah,
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
she's having such a good time in there. That's what she.
Wow.
Yeah, Uncle Fester.
It's a big fish in a small pond because they are that simple. Yeah,
Right.
right.
I guess it was commissary day, and I guess they saw opportunity and went in there. And I said, so I turned around to everybody. I said, y'all do realize that all they got to do is roll the camera back. So you might as well just go find this missing candy bar. So then the girl that was beside us, she almost got in trouble for it because someone had gave her a candy bar, and the girl had set the candy bar upstairs for her to get it when she came up to shower. And so the deputy goes to her, so she's like, I'm giving you a chance to tell me that candy bar. She was like, I didn't take a candy bar. She's like, I didn't. That poor girl. And the girl's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, was that your candy bar sitting up in the shower? And she's like, I don't have a candy bar. But she didn't know the girl had left her a candy bar. So it was this whole candy bar mystery for a day. But that girl didn't really take it. And she was like, oh, I didn't know she had left me a candy bar upstairs. And it was this whole like, I was like, I feel so bad for that girl. I know. I started to be like, okay, guys, who's missing a candy bar? I started to just give them a candy bar and just, because we weren't going to unlock till they figured out the candy bar issue. Oh, God. But then they looked at the cameras and figured it out. And then the next day, someone gave away an extra tray. So the deputy got pissed and was like, that.
That's crazy. Are you muted? Hello. AS, are you muted? Are you here?
Hey, I just lost power. I don't know. Can you hear me, Abellis?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Oh,
Can you hear
maybe.
me?
Okay. I can't hear you. Um, I'm gonna have to go for the day because I just lost power. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry I have to go. I don't know why we just lost power, but I will see y'all on Monday. Thank you so much. I'm gonna end it. I love you, Abellis. I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear anything, but I love y'all. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
I will. Okay, some people can hear me, I think. I'll try to come back later if I can. Love y'all.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you.